Why do more than 2 million Catalans want to break away from Spain? This is what the Catalan and Spanish presidents should address in their upcoming meeting, according to the spokesperson for the Catalan executive. Hello, and welcome to Catalan News. Preparations are already underway for a crucial meeting between the new Catalan and Spanish presidents, Quim Torra and Pedro Sánchez. Although there's not a set date for the summit yet, their teams are already working on the issues at stake. And today, one of Torra's closest allies, his Minister of the Presidency and spokesperson, Elsa Artadi, said that it will be unavoidable to discuss independence. Meanwhile, opposition parties in Spain, such as Ciutadans and the People's Party, are accusing the new Socialist president of going soft on pro-independence politicians. We'll get you the latest on this on the day in which Torra also met with trade unions, trade associations, and the mayor of Barcelona, Ada Colau. Catalonia's referendum on independence was violently stopped by Spanish police officers. The UN human rights group, Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch warned of excessive use of force by officers and urged Spain to open an investigation. So far, though, no official one has begun regards the events of last October, besides the one led by the Spanish judiciary that has so far put 9 Catalan politicians and activists in jail. Today, the Catalan Parliament Speaker announced an unprecedented move. He put forward a proposal to create a parliamentary commission to investigate violations of political and civil rights in Catalonia. This while preparations are underway for an important meeting between the Catalan and Spanish presidents.
It's the elephant in the room of any meeting involving Catalan leaders, the bid for independence. And it's been there for so long that now some ask whether it will be addressed at all, especially in the fast-approaching meeting between Catalan and Spanish presidents Torra and Sánchez. There could be a lot resting on what the two talk about, and the government of Catalonia is steadfast. There needs to be a conversation, and one that addresses the issue at hand.
El que ens sembla que seria un despropòsit seria que Pedro Sánchez decidís ignorar que hi ha una voluntat de milions de catalans que volen deixar de ser espanyols i que aquest tema, que és el principal, que és el que enmarca tota la resta, ell decidís que d'això no en vol parlar. Ens semblaria que no tindria sentit.
The party of recently ousted Spanish President Mariano Rajoy, the People's Party, is also anxious to focus on Catalonia's bid for independence, but they instead urge for lines to be drawn.
Nos parece que el señor Sánchez le debería decir los límites a los cuales el Gobierno de España no está dispuesto a acceder.
Meanwhile, others are urging to shine a spotlight on the events that led up to the current situation. Today, the Speaker of the House, Roger Torrent, registered a proposal for a commission. It's the first time that the chamber leader will have done so, and it would be aimed at protecting civil and political rights in the face of what Torra deems as Spain's authoritarian response to the independence referendum. The proposal was addressed to the Parliament Bureau. The body also received another request today for Junts per Catalunya MPs Carles Puigdemont, exiled in Germany, and Sánchez, Turull and Rull in jail to be able to cash in their expenses. This was frontally rejected by unionist Ciutadans, who called the suggestion shameful and outrageous. The leader of the opposition still refuses to meet with the Catalan president, who however held an important meeting with the mayor of Barcelona today.
Quim Torra and Barcelona Mayor Ada Colau met today in the Catalan capital in their first institutional meeting since the new president took office. Torra and Colau met at the Catalan government headquarters, which is right in front of the city council. In their meeting, they discussed the priorities of the capital for the upcoming years, especially in housing as well as the political crisis. The Barcelona mayor has always urged for dialogue between Catalonia and Spain, but rejected all moves towards a unilateral declaration of independence. She criticized Torra's nomination as president, accusing him of being ethnicist. But in their meeting today, they tried to rebuild trust. After years of economic crisis, official figures show the Catalan economy is doing well, with debt at its lowest since 2014 and new foreign investments continuing to come. What businesses look for is stability, and despite the political turmoil from last year, numbers suggest that conditions are still profitable in Catalonia. But they could always be better, and an agreement between Barcelona and Madrid is one of the priorities of economic agents.
Last week, President Quim Torra met with political leaders in Catalonia. Today it was the time of major economical actors, unions and employers' associations. This certainly was the first of many meetings to come, where more concrete issues will be addressed. Yet, both sides agreed. Dialogue and good relationships between Catalonia and Spain are needed.
Nosaltres el que volem és que el diàleg es torni a plantejar com un element fonamental de la pràctica política al nostre país, trobem els consensos entre catalans i catalanes.
Representatives of the two largest unions in Catalonia also called for the release of all pro-independence leaders jailed in Madrid, 9 in total. They said it was an anomaly in a democracy to have politicians and activists in prison. Employers' associations had different requests for the Spanish government.
Seria important que hi hagués gestos per ambdues parts que afavorissin aquest clima de diàleg i d'estabilitat i, efectivament, la derogació d'aquesta norma podria ser un d'aquests gestos.
In the run-up to last October's referendum, Spain passed legislation to facilitate big companies leaving Catalonia and moving their legal headquarters to other parts of Spain. And this is what some of the largest companies in Catalonia did. For the moment, the Catalan government rules out providing any incentives for those businesses that left to return. And just as some Catalan companies left, those from abroad continue to arrive in Catalonia. Foreign investment acquired by the Catalan government in the first half of 2018 is the equivalent of 70% of all investments last year.
Aquests indicadors jo crec que ens estan apuntant cap on anirà la tendència aquest any, que esperem, evidentment, que sigui positiva.
Last year saw a decrease in the investments attracted by Catalonia Trade and Investment, a government-funded company. Yet the executive says it clear. It's not a matter of a single year, but of longer cycles, and the overall results so far, they say, are very positive.
Still on business, today we learned that the Barcelona City Council will invest in one of the most important fairs in the city in order to guarantee that it continues to stay here. We are talking, of course, about the Mobile World Congress. Barcelona will invest 20 million euros in the fair until 2022, meaning it will pay 5 million a year. The Mobile World Congress is the world's largest exhibition on mobile technology, and its economic impact on the local economy is estimated at 471 million euros. In its last edition, the fair provided temporary work for 13,000 people, according to official figures. Moving on now, the refugee crisis is back on the agendas of European leaders, following the situation of the Aquarius, the stranded ship that was not allowed to dock in Italy and finally did in Valencia, south of Catalonia. And today we learned that Catalonia might receive 3 times more asylum applications this year than last year. Refugees will continue to arrive, especially as the good weather approaches, and human rights organizations and those dedicated to taking care of refugees are urging governments to be ready and to treat the newcomers with respect. Amid a growing influence of far-right parties in Europe, human rights groups say Catalonia and Spain should continue to step up as welcoming territories that work towards social cohesion and integration, especially as more arrivals are expected.
Aquest passat cap de setmana hem vist com han arribat entre l'Aquarius i altres embarcacions al sud de les costes espanyoles. Han arribat gairebé 2.000 persones. Creiem que això, desgraciadament, no és quelcom anecdòtic, sinó que preveiem que aquest estiu arribin moltíssimes més persones.
On culture, this weekend we saw the end of one of the biggest electronic music festivals in the world, Sonar, held for 25 years in Barcelona. The festival said goodbye on Sunday with a record number of 126,000 visitors. The innovative electronic music festival offered more than 150 performances in 10 different venues and attracted visitors from 119 countries. The event features the likes of singer Tom York and fictional cartoon band Gorillaz, premiering their much-expected new album. The explosive lineup also included varied names like LCD Sound System, Mode Selector, Bonobo, Diplo, and Laurent Garnier. Parallel activities held at Sonar Plus D analyzed what the future holds regards music, technology, the internet, space travel, and knowledge itself, with projects like Music in Zero Gravity and done by artificial intelligence. And with Sonar's music, we finish today's show. We'll say goodbye by visiting a unique vineyard. Take a look at who takes care of the grapes there. You might be surprised. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Get